Big T Muscle Gaming channel on YouTube. Today we're playing some more NBA 2K23. But before we do that, I want to say, God, can you believe that it is the last month of the year already? It is already the last month of the year. It is 24 days till Christmas, 30 days till New Year's Eve. Holy crap. We have already gone through 300 and we've already gone through 334 days already, believe it or not. I'm like, holy shit! We've already gone through 344 days. So I'm like, holy crap! But that's not the gist of it. Since we're coming down to the last few weeks of the year, last 4 weeks of the year, I want to give a big, huge shout out to somebody. I know this will probably never get to them, but you know, they're my favorite band in all the world, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I looked it up and I still cannot believe. I want to give a shout out to John Frusciante, Chad Smith, Flea, and Anthony Kiedis. I looked it up. I still cannot believe my jaw is still on. I'm dragging my jaw on the floor right now. That Anthony Kiedis is 60 years old. Made 2 full-length albums this year, almost within 5 months of each other, and is still touring. Can you believe that? He is 60. I wish when I'm 60, I'm still, I could, do what I love to do, But Jesus, man, this man has been through 2 full-blown drug addictions. Laid out in L.A. underneath a bridge shooting heroin. Lived with his dad. Tried cocaine at the age of 13. And he is 60 years old, made 2 full-length albums, Unlimited Love and the Return to the Dream Canteen, and is still touring. He's still touring around the world. And he looks as great as ever. I mean, he's always been that skinny guy, not really, but he's been looking kind of fit now. He's looking pretty, he's looking better, a lot better now at 60. But it just still amazes me that man is doing what he loves to do. He's gone through the death of a best friend. Gone through a full-blown drug addiction with a friend, who was John Frusciante. Almost lost a friend to drugs, John Frusciante. Stayed together with his best friend, Flea, or Michael Balthazar, you want to call it that. Michael Flea Balthazar. Holy crap. Oh, I see what the next person is going to be. Season 3 is going to be Trae Young. Yep. We're talking the Hawks, baby. But still, 60 years old, 2 full-length albums in a year, and toured around the world. Because I remember when the first single from the album, Unlimited Love, came out, I was rocking to it. It was called Black Summer. Black summer to go. Did I know it did the summer to go? I love that song. I remember waiting for The Getaway to come out. Actually, I remember waiting for my first Chili Peppers album I ever bought, ever got, actually, was Californication. My mom bought it for my birthday because I had a truck at a seaport. She bought me Californication, red hot chili peppers, and I was like, yeah, I'm a pretty good chili peppers fan. You know, I'm not super big on them, but after Californication, By the Way came out, oh man, boom. Stadium Arcadium came out, boom. I'm With You. Well, what was the next one after that? I can't remember what the next one was. I went and bought every single Chili Pepper. Used to have every single Chili Peppers album, all the way up to The Getaway. But now that I've got Pandora, it's like, oh well, screw this. I'm just gonna listen to them on my phone. But God, I still can't believe he's 60 years old and still doing that shit. That's amazing. That is amazing. We're gonna throw in some of me. See, my headphones are on because I don't like having the music play in the background. I think that's what got me in trouble with Twitch. But then you got all these Twitch partners that are playing all this copyrighted music in their sets that, you know, in their live streams that they don't get in trouble for. They're still able to upload, do whatever. So I sent a letter to Twitch saying, hey, I want my account back. I want to be able to re-upload videos. And then Twitch goes and changes their whole freaking mobile app and their desktop app, where a lot of it's been changed where you can't find half the shit that you want. That's okay. Okay. I guess the first one was George, the second one is Devin Booker, and the third one's going to be Trae Young. Left. 23 games left. The Phoenix Suns. How many times we got the Phoenix Suns? Twice. We pretty much got a bunch of teams twice. We got them. This is our fourth game, our third game I played. Yeah, we beat the. That's crazy. We beat them 201 to almost. We had 97 points. We beat them by. It's not too bad. Kedis, Kedis. And we're out of town too. This really sucks. Damn. I will say that these rollers on this chair, this is a gaming chair. It's not like one of those DX racing chairs, but it's designed exactly like a DX racing chair. Basically, basically a complete copy of the DX racing chair, except for the wheels suck worse than the DX racing chair. If I could take the wheels out and put in some actual stainless steel wheels like the DX racing chair has, it would be much better because the stainless steel ones actually would roll better on this concrete. But I think it also has to do with the dirt that's in the wheels too from rolling around this floor. I still can't believe he's 60 years old. That still gets me. I thought he was like in his late 50s, but no, he's 60. Anthony Kiedis is 60. How old is Flea?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
How old is Flea?
Flea is 60 years old.
He's the same age as Anthony, okay. How old is Chad Smith? How old is Chad Smith?
Chad Smith is 60 years old.
Jesus Christ! They must all be 60 except for John. Jonathan Frusciante.
Here's what I found.
So he's the youngest in the band. So basically, Anthony, Chad, and Flea are all 60 years old still touring. You can believe that? God damn, they're all 50 or older now. Damn, they're gonna be collecting fucking senior citizens discounts by the time they get done. I don't understand that, man. That's nuts. That still gets me. Can't believe Flea is 60. I can't believe Anthony's 60. I can't believe Chad's 60. I can't believe John Frusciante is 52, though. I can't believe that, though. To the God, that's nuts, though. These guys are in their 60s, and they're touring around the world. Wish I could do what I love when I'm 60 like that. Jesus, man, I don't know if I have enough energy to do what they're doing. All except Jonathan Frusciante. I told my brother that. He's like, God, I can't believe they're 60 years old. Like, yeah, they're 60. That's nuts, though. That's crazy, guys.
Wow, this is going to be a tough choice. What's it going to be? Vote now for your top play of the week. Want to get your play on 2K TV? Send us your best on social with the hashtag 2KTVWow. No turkeys, just gravy. We'll announce the winner on social media at NBA2K_2KTV. So make sure you're following us. Thanks, everyone. I have some
I already saw the
leftovers to go.
winner. It was B, too. He had like 40-something.
And we're in for a...
We got to do better than what we did against the Raptors in the last game, because the last Raptors game I missed a few shots that I don't necessarily need to be taking. Make some noise. You know, Jurassic Park outside be making noise. Why do they call it Jurassic Park in Toronto? Because that's where it was because Jurassic Park was shot in Canada. And somehow it's just called Jurassic Park. They just called the Raptors. So they just call it Jurassic Park. But it was shot in Atlanta. It was shot, I don't know exactly where it was shot. Jurassic Park was shot, but the original Jurassic Park was shot in Canada. They had a pretty big Canadian scene. I know for sure that there was another show that Adam Savage got to go to see that was shot in Canada. It's shot in Canada. I can't remember what it's called, but if I think of it, I'll tell you.
Fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Zion Williamson, Cameron Payne out there with Maxey. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's T in at the power forward position.
Raptors ball.
My coach is like, well, he missed one, but he made up for it. I also seriously think that there's somebody getting on here watching that just waits for me to get on. All these are different languages that are in Canada that are all freaking, it just says North. That's all it says. Those little words. You think they're indigenous people of Canada.
The three from Barnes. Here's Williamson. Pass to Davidson. Oh, hey! How about that? The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
You'd love to see Zion develop.
When you get that much of a freaking gap between you and the next player, they're going to do something spectacular. That's why I'm glad I got those on, because I like how they click depending on how much space you have. Like, you'll do like a one-handed dunk if you're like right there in somebody, or a two-handed dunk if you're like somebody's coming on to you. But if you're like got that much space like I just had, like this. Where's the thing at? There I am. Okay. You can't see because it's white. Already blocked one block. Pass me. Ooh. Huh. See how much space I had? I had like a whole bunch of space to get up and see. I still had plenty of time.
Develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Beal. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forward.
See how I was closer to the guy? The guy was closer to me. He could have blocked that shot if he wanted to. That's why I did a two-headed dunk. Like that way I could control the ball. It just matters. It just matters about the spacing. Riva? Shishare? Otera? Otara? Nord?
May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And Toronto has possession, following the score by New Orleans. Barnes, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Payne. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
A good one there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Over to the wing. Capella finds Bridges. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Maxey. Coming off a 12-point game. Target from Rain.
The circle usually means I can shoot it. Right?
3. He's got 7.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Beal outside. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey,
I'm getting a little more funky with my dunks now. A little more better with my dunks now because I've gotten the timing down, getting in out in transition faster now.
Exclamation point. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Bridges. Hayes with it. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Here's T. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation, and now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Ingram. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Bridges outside. Pass to Beal. Back to Bridges. Unloads. And again, Toronto, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Toronto trailing. Beal outside.
I think my guy more of an average player now because, I mean, last year I was killing. I was making 100 points a game, 100 points average.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Pelicans cleared away. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Beal outside. Pass to Capella. And here's Bridges. Over Ingram. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Capella.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Now here's Ingram. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Capella. Down low. Here's Barnes. They get the rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Here's T. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Beal outside. Pass to Bridges. Barnes with it. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Payne.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Raptors shooting 33% in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Bridges. Here's Beal. Maxey covering. Pass to Capella with his first shot attempt. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Count it. Williamson's got 6 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Williamson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Beal outside. To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Toronto calls time here. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eye.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Okay, on the court right now. Second quarter for the Pelicans. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Maxey out there with Cameron Payne. And it's T in at the 5. 4-3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Beal, the pass to Bridges. Back to Beal. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
It's stolen by Barnes. It's Beal on the wing. Williamson against Capella. Beal outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's T. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Capella. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard.
Got Brian Harrison a little excited on that one. Oh my goodness, it go for a 4-point play. Yep.
For the interior defense.
Hayes is checked in for Toronto. Beal outside. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Basket's good.
Well, terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Outside Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Hayes. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Knocks it down from distance. Give him 31 now.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Here's the floater. T grabs the miss.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. Tillman's checked in for Capella.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Beal outside. Pass to Hayes. Beal with it. Maxey covering. Beal, the pass to Barnes. Here's Bridges. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Here's T. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Beal, the pass to Barnes. Ingram against Bridges. Second chance effort. Back to Barnes. Nails the wide open jumper. Barnes has got
Quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
And an excellent job to really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Hayes, the pass to Bridges. And here's Beal. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Barnes, covered by Williamson. Bridges passes to Beal. And that one drops.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Pass to Bridges. He shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Ingram against Bridges. Here's Hayes. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And another basket for New Orleans.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Pass to Beal. Bridges outside. Over Ingram. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And Williamson throws it down.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
Beal outside. Pass to Tillman. Up top, Bridges. Hayes, the pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Over Maxey. And again, no good by Toronto. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep to the paint. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
To the middle. Williamson against Barnes. Pass to Hayes. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Then Williamson throws it down.
Living up to the
alley-oops
immense
does he
height,
have?
Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Beal. Deflected. And here's Payne outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Offline with a three.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Davidson's shot is good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Monk. Now Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Here's Daniels. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Now Ingram. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Monk.
2 minutes.
Now here's Bridges. He's covered closely. Barnes finds Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Van Vliet's gotten his third basket of the night.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Now here's Ingram. Minute 32 left in the first half. Davidson's shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Van Vliet, the pass to Bridges. Monk against Ingram. Van Vliet outside. Monk against Ingram. Fires the three. And it's Monk missing. And here are the Pelicans now. And stolen by Bridges. That shot missing. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's T. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Monk passes to Bridges. And the shot goes down. Bridges has got 6.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Here's T. No good on the 3. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. It's Monk on the wing. Van Vliet outside. T grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's New Orleans, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead.
Yeah, what happened to Zion?
with the second half.
Bam.
Half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Toronto has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Mikal Bridges is out there with Barnes. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Hayes. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to King. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Well, the Raptors shooting around 41%. Beal outside. Throws it up high. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's T. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Beal outside. Up top, Bridges. Covered by Ingram. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Back to Maxey. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Beal outside. Back to Hayes. Pass to Bridges. A step back shot. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Bridges outside. Hayes with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 13 now.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Hayes, the pass to Beal. Payne against Hayes. Outside Barnes. Pass to Capella. Clock at 4. Here's Bridges. They get it again. Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
The line for Toronto. Scotty Barnes.
And so he hits both. And here's Payne. He has 7. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
The first one falls.
First team foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Beal outside. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 17.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Zion Williamson. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Beal outside. Back to Hayes. Launches a three. Pelicans cleared away.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Beal outside. Pass to Bridges. Barnes with it. Back to Bridges. Beal against Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Beal. Hayes for 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Inside. T, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Hayes against Payne. Looking to win the run. He got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Barnes. Blocked. Pass to Davidson. Now Payne. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you for easy ones, that's big time.
And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Beal. Tipped. On the wing, Jones. Here's T. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's T. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Maxey against Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto no good. Jones, the pass to Payne, to the inside. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And the Raptors with some changes. Wainwright's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Monk comes in for Bradley Beal. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Hayes. Back to VanVleet. Outside Monk. A shot to stop the drought. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Monk's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Out to the right wing. From outside the arc, another one goes. Incredible.
Incredible. 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Well, I got hurt, so I got to play now.
Pass to Capella. Here's Monk. The 3-ball. And King pulls it down. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Daniels laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Van Vliet outside. Monk against Jones. To the middle. Here's Wainwright. No good with a layup. And it's Pelicans ball. Down low. Here's King. Good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Monk. And here's Van Vliet. Capella, the pass to Van Vliet. They need this. And he can't bank that one in. Here's New Orleans now.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Hunt. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Van Vliet outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Hunt. He's got 5. Here's T. No good on the triple. Toronto's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Davidson. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Here's Daniels. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Monk. Van Vliet with it. Looking to end the drought. Offensive board. To the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
First one falls.
Substitution on the court.
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
So for New Orleans right now. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bridges. Not going to go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's T. Now here's Tatum. Here's T. He's guarded by Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
14 foul. At the line for the Pelicans. At the line for 2.
That one's off. So Toronto going with
when it does that, why does it do that? Why does it give you those looks when you don't need to look?
almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in
Asshole.
for Capella. Wainwright comes in for Bridges.
Somebody can make those shots like that. That's bullshit. You're lying to people.
Harris is checked
I
in
can
for
make those
Beal.
shots. No, you
And
can't.
Williams is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Maxey, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Good.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's T.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Maxey. Here's T. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. And the basket by Tillman. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for T.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
The kick out to Williams. The 3. He drops it from range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Maxey over to help. Tatum against Harris. Pass to Tillman. Clock is at 3. Tatum with a steal. Here's T. Here's Maxey. Down low. Here's T. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that...
Welcome to NBA 2K23 and happy Thanksgiving. We hope that you are full out there and that you're thankful. I'm definitely thankful for a lot of things. Everyone behind 2K23, our beautiful 2K23 community, my dog, food that
around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, I went back in the game, dumbass. That's bullshit. I'm putting my 50.
Checked in for New Orleans. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Payne. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Temple in at the 5 spot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Anunoby. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Misses from close range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Counted good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Doncic, and he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Outside, Maxey. Jacks up a 3, and count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Davidson. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Here's McGowan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. This quarter. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Davidson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Back to Ball. Doncic outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Rejected by Davidson.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Looking at who's out there now. Konchar's checked in for Ball. Young is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Oh, offensive interference. And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Here's Konchar to the paint to halt the run. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Mavericks trail by 15. And there's the pass to McGowan. Here's Konchar. Temple to pass to Young. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Passes it to Concho. Out to the right wing. Here's McGowan's. He's covered by Ingram. 18 feet out. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's McGowan's. He's covered by Davidson. Pass to Concho. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. King's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Davidson, that's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 18 points for T.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Conchar, the pass to McGowan. Offline from the top of the key.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A steal, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. For the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the basket by McGowan.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They had
39. The Mavericks, 15.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
There he is.
We've got Max.
There's the man.
Tatum out
There's
there
the
with
man.
Ingram.
There's Adam.
Then it's T.
Fuck you.
And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. Rocket 6. The drive by Doncic over Daniels, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
In for the Mavericks, Lonzo Ball.
Here's Davidson, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Maverick shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Pass to Doncic. Fade away. Here's Temple. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
The pass to Connaughton. Back to Doncic. Up top, Adams. He's guarded by Davidson. And Adams kicks to Temple. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And he jams it with authority.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. They get the rebound. Here's Adams. It's deflected. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one drops for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New Orleans.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot.
Steven Adams. Here's Davidson. Trains the three-pointer. Davidson's got 32 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball, the pass to Connaughton. Outside, Ball. Doncic looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. And nothing is falling for him right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
This is his first
season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Back to Doncic. From 13, it's rebounded by New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
To the middle. Here's Temple. And Tatum pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Doncic, no good. New Orleans gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And, Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Passes to Davidson. Lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Davidson's got 40 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Connaughton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Doncic outside. Connaughton finds Temple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one's good. Ingram.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Inside. Here's Ball. Off the left rim and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Toronto got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Back to Doncic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
New Orleans moving it around, and it's in there. Davidson's got 49 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Temple can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Doncic outside. Anunoby kicks to Connaughton. To the inside, Temple. Great tee that time from Davidson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket by Tatum.
Dyson Daniels.
Now Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. Feeds to Temple. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Conshaw. Pass to McGowan. And here's Young. The pass to Temple. Back to Young. Rejected by Davidson. Passes it to Jones. Pass to Hunt. Fires the three. Drops in the tray.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Young pass to Concha. Back to Young. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Davidson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Young outside.
Good.
Fires from 18. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Dallas.
Maverick substitution. Steven Adams.
You asshole.
Here's McGowan's. He had 19 points in the win against Houston. 6 to shoot. Here's Conchar, defended by Jones. Conchar can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fires the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McGowan's. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Dallas again missing. And so it's New Orleans.
The first half with the score. Your Pelicans 91. The Mavericks 30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very
Substitution
going with a whole new group out there. And the Pelicans with possession here. The tray. It's good from long range. Davidson's got 57 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Here's Conchar, guarded by Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Temple. King with the block. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Here's Davidson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
There's the pass to Concha. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
To the left wing. Beyond the arc. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Stripped it away. Davidson passes to Maxey. Good on the shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Anunoby kicks to Young.
Mavericks foul.
Dallas making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Second team foul.
Here's New Orleans. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Down low, here's Davidson. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this jump. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Mavericks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Conchar. Back to Young. Puts up a three. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense. GA really taking it to the opposition. McGowan's the pass to Wade. Here's Conchar.
Oh, I got Dean Wade. Okay.
And here's Young.
All right.
Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's McGowan. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Young outside. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And so he hits both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Young with the ball. Maxey covering. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Davidson passes to Maxey. Inside. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
New Orleans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Davidson. Mavericks shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Here's McGowan's. He's covered by Ingram. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Conchar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Davidson. Non-stop scoring machine here. Got it off in time, and good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's New Orleans, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting is... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. T is out there with King. Then it's Tatum and it's Hunt in at the 2-guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Young's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Hits it again. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
He kicks it to Wade. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just...
Sorry, Adam.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
So, I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from...
Man. Not put me in there more than that because that's stupid.